Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Lally. I am a wig maker, a costume maker and a Lady Gaga impersonator, and I'm coming to you today with this Lady Gaga Chromatica makeup look. I have used mostly Haus Labs products in this video, so I will link everything down below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see more of me. And please leave me any comments, any feedback would be much appreciated, and let's get into it. I'm just going to start with L'Oréal Infallible Mattifying Primer and just pop that all over my face. Everything reminds me of him. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid in the colour 23 True Beige. It's my absolute favourite foundation. I'm obsessed with it. So you can see I'm almost running out, but I can't find this colour like anywhere anymore. So I'm really nervous that they've discontinued it, and if they have, I will cry. So just put about 2 pumps on my wrist, and I'm just going to wait for that to get a little bit warmer. I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but I watched on the Tyra Banks show that she says if you let your foundation get warm before you put it on, then it stays longer. And then just a damp blending sponge. Yes, I have bleached off my eyebrows. I'm just trying to avoid getting foundation into the blonde eyebrow hairs because it'll make them look orange, and that's really not a look. I'm just going to wipe off any of the foundation that I did get into my eyebrows with a makeup wipe. Now I'm going to use my NYX Cream Contour palette, and I'm just going to use that colour, which is Tan. What am I going to do with that? And do all of my cream contouring, obviously. Just taking my A12 brush, I'm going to go down from the tip of my eyebrow to where my nostril kind of meets the rest of my nose. Like that. Then I'm going to create a little M on like the top right here, kind of where the nostril also meets there. Just like the line is already there for you. That. And then just a line down the centre of the tip. Taking a foundation brush, this is by Real Techniques, and I'm going to just paint on the rest of my contour. So I'm going to come quite high, like down like this. Helps to come under your chin to follow that line. In the hollow, and then come under the jaw, kind of define a little bit that area. I've got like a jowl coming through, thanks aging, so I'm going to kind of skirt over the top of that. And just do the same on the other side. Kind of come a bit towards the lip, a little tiny bit, with the residue on your brush. Wouldn't add too much here. And then just use the residue on the brush to kind of paint under your chin. Okay, now for the hairline. See how deep my hairline is here, whereas Gaga's more triangular. So I'm gonna like fake that with contour. I'm just gonna like that. starting with that same colour, but I'm going to go darker as the deeper I get. So this is just like the first little bit. Then I'm going to just go to the next colour up, which is, I'll tell you, Sculpt. I think that's the next colour up anyway. Just go for Sculpt, or whatever colour suits your skin tone. Okie dokie, now I'm going to blend it all out. Now I'm going to take the colour Soft Light and my A18 brush, and I'm just going to highlight the points of my nose, that like the bridge and like 2 bubbles here, and then under my eyes and my chin. Now I'm going to set all of that with some Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and my A01 brush. Really want to get a tear trap filler. I've got like the deepest circles under my eyes, but I'm scared of like needles being near my eyeballs, to be honest. Comment down below if you've had one, tell me what it's like. Now I'm going to take my Haus Labs Glam Room No. 1 palette, and I'm just going to use the colour Cake to go all over my lid and up into my brow bone as a sort of base. And I'm using the A06 brush to do this. Now I'm just going to use the colour Spotlight to go into my brow bone. I'm going to use my L'Oréal Infallible eyeliner, just normal eyeliner pencil to tightline. Now I'm just going to take any kind of flat brush. This is the A16 brush, and I'm just going to take the colour Top Hat from the Haus Labs Glam Room No. 1 palette and just trace out the line that I want for my eyeshadow. I want to use the line of my lower lid and come up to where my eyebrows, kind of the level of my eyebrows. And then we're going to go above the crease to meet it. And you want that line to be quite round. Hers doesn't kind of cat eye, it just goes, so you can't really see what's going on underneath her eyelid in this picture because there's a shadow, but I'm going to assume that there's a little bit of that dragged underneath just to make it all pop. Watch when the other pictures come out and it won't be this. It's really annoying actually. So for this look I got the Haus Labs House of Metalhead set, and the eyeshadow is called Biker, so that's this, and I'm just going to fill in those lines with that. I'm genuinely obsessed with Lady Gaga's makeup. I do think it's actually really good. and I know that's a bit like, oh, you would say that, but I honestly think it's really good makeup, like not just because it's Lady Gaga. Whilst that's drying, I'm going to take my Revlon Blonde eyebrow pencil and just line underneath my bleached brows to define them, but we want them to kind of look more like they're coming up. I've got quite a low tail, so I'm just going to lift it. Just brush your eyebrows up and just go from the middle and draw a line, and then start kind of stroking upwards there. And now I'm just going to brush that. So I'm just going to do some defining with my Haus Labs Liquid Eye-Liner. I'm going to keep it really tight to the lash line until we get to about 2/3 of the way out. And really define that tear duct to the point. And now I'm going to take my L'Oréal Infallible white eyeliner pencil and just line my lower waterline. Again, not sure if you've got this, but they're definitely popping in the picture, they look great. I'm going to use the MAC lip liner in the colour Stone to create my beauty spot, and I just kind of do that on the edge of my eye socket right here, and then just a darker dot in the middle. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm going to use my Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Now I'm going to use the Glam Aphrodite colour to go into my brow bone again. And I'm also going to use that on my Cupid's bow. I love this product as a highlighter as well, so I'm just going to put it on the high points of my face. It dries quite quickly, so you want to just get in there straight away. Now I'm going to take my NYX powder contour palette and I'm going to use the colour Tan to reinforce my contour. I'm going to take the same colour and an A08 brush to do my nose contour. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter and Blush in the colour Rose Gold and a B02 brush. And as always, I like to put a little bit of blush on my chin and around some of the areas you would usually highlight. Just think it adds more dimension to your face. So now onto the lips. In that House of Metalhead set we have the RIP lip liner in Ride, and that is what we are going to use. And I'm just going to line within my lip line. And now I'm taking L'Oréal lip gloss in the colour Blaze, and I'm just going to go over that. Taking the colour Aphrodite, again I'm going to just highlight in my lip. Now I'm going to use my favourite lashes, which are the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. I think it's the 701s that I use, and then the Black Lash Duo. So I'm just going to run the lash through the glue, and then I'm just going to let it dry a little bit before I put it on. And you want to focus the lash to be up this side, like kind of pointing upwards. So just look down into a mirror and drop them on. I've actually started my eyelashes, like the end of the band is here rather than like here or whatever, so that it really can accentuate that wing. Now I'm just gonna pop my wig on and get the rest of the outfit going, and I will be back. So I've put on my wig, which I have created myself. It's actually just the Stupid Love wig that I made. I'll put a video on how to make it up in the cards, so you can do one yourself. So I just took it down and just gave it a little bit more body with some big rollers. And then I also made myself 2 sets of nail gloves. I know that she's got a big weird like knife spike thing, but I thought like a grey kind of nod to that. And then I got some like armour going on. It was all very DIY, and here is like I got a ram's horn like headband, and I just like cut it in half, and I used electrical tape to stick it to a bodysuit, and then just a dog collar. And this arm I got from Amazon, and what I did was, it was completely black, so I got some spray paint and a sponge, and I just kind of dabbed the paint all over to make it look a bit more metallic, and then I just got some spikes and stuck it through various points on the arm. So that is how I created this look. I think it's pretty good for like a Amazon throw it together during COVID isolation. I think I did okay. Let me know if you need further instruction on how to get this get up. I will do everything I can to explain it in the comments below. If you do have any questions, just ask me below. My video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you gained some tips on how to recreate the Lady Gaga Chromatica album cover look. If you do decide to give this a go, don't forget to tag me on Instagram at @LallyBurns. I'd love to see your recreations. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see more from me. And comment any questions, any feedback below. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And thank you so much. Mwah! I feel like I look like Jeffree Star. Like I feel like I don't look like Lady Gaga, but I look like Jeffree Star. It's not a bad thing.